Hi, and welcome back to another video here with me, Ellen, and thank you so much for joining me today. I think our practice today is really going to be kind of about just like rinsing out, having a nice stretch, a nice rinse through the body, less of a focus on kind of like power or strength or anything like that, just a nice time to rinse things out on the mat. And we're going to start doing some like half moon salutations. So we're going to start in this seed-like shape at the back of the mat. Knees, shins together, forehead comes down to the mat, and your hands cup round your feet. Maybe take a sigh, a sound, and just let yourself arrive. Curled into this little ball. Safe, held, supported. Breathe into your back. Breathe into the back of the heart, the back of the lungs. And just give yourself time here to settle. Just let yourself be. Take an inhale. Let it go, sigh it out. One more inhale. Sigh it out. Nice. On your next inhale, begin to rise. Draw a prayer up towards the sky. Gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, plug your palms down onto the mat. We get low. Inhale, draw it forward, dip the hips, open the heart, curl under the toes, and exhale, it's a downward facing dog. Keep the knees nice and bent. Make it soft, make it gooey. We come forward, inhale, lower the knees, the hips. Exhale, take it back to that seed-like shape. Move with breath. Inhale, we find the rise, gaze lifts. Exhale, we fall down to the mat. Inhale, we take it through cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Keep the knees really bent, tailbone draws up. Inhale, rock forward, cobra, up dog. Exhale, push it back. Knees touch, shins touch. Inhale, we rise, prayer to sky. Exhale, flow it down. You kind of know where you're going, let your breath guide you. Inhale, we rock forward. Exhale, down dog, knees are bent. Inhale, rock forward, up dog, cobra. Exhale, seed position on the mat. Let's do one more movement in tandem with breath. We rise, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rock through, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Let's rock it back forward, cobra, up dog. Exhale, just come to sit on your shins. Nice. Take your right hand down beside you. Take the left hand to the back of the head and peel yourself over to the right side, but draw that left elbow up. So you're breathing into the left side of the body. Find space. Notice where you're gripping. Notice where you're holding. Soften. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand to the back of the head. Peel the right elbow up and over. Opening up through the side seams. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through center. Interlace the hands. Push the palms away from you, round through the back. Then draw the interlace up to the sky. And then begin to move circles. So moving clockwise, moving round towards the right. Keeping the interlace, stirring, mixing through the torso. Nice, and take it the other way, so you move anti-clockwise against time. Maybe it feels a bit clunkier, a bit stickier. Round it through, open it up. Nice. I've got so much clicking going on. Inhale, draw yourself back to center. Push the palms up to the sky and just hold. Opening up through the heart, through the lungs, through the armpits. Let the heart and the lungs sing up and out. Maybe the corners of the mouth draw up. Inhale. Exhale, release. Fingertips down towards the earth. Close the eyes or lower the gaze. Get still. Fingertips connected to the earth. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Soften through the face. This sense of being connected to the earth below, safe, supported, held. Crown of the head draws up to the sky above. Heart peels open. Take an inhale and an exhale. Nice. Open the eyes if they're closed. Bring it forward to a tabletop. From here, flip your wrist round so your fingertips face towards you so the lungs can really draw forward when we flip the wrist. Dip the hips, open the heart. Inhale. Exhale, round it through, chin tucks to chest. And it might feel a bit uncomfortable, a bit weird. That's okay. Stick with it. Drop belly, open heart. Exhale, round through the spine. Just a couple more moments. I promise. Dip the belly, open the heart. Inhale. Exhale, round it through. One more together. Floss through the spine. Drop belly, open heart. Collarbones broaden. Exhale, round it through. Nice. Flip the wrist back round. Just hold yourself in center for a moment. Let sensation pass through, discomfort pass through. We're in our tabletop. Then take the right toes back behind you, curl under those right toes and just swing it forward and back. Wow, my right calf is tight. Breathe into what you can feel. Notice, notice, notice. Nice. Then plug the whole of the right foot down, kickstand that left foot out to the left, peel the right arm up to the sky. So a long line from the left hand to the right hand, then maybe you want to peel that right arm up over the ear. Press through the outside edge of the right foot, get really long, get really wide, find depth up and down the right side. Take an inhale, heart draws forward, hips draw forward, little back bend. Exhale, right hand comes down. Spin that left shin back in, draw the right knee into your chest, then take big circles. Take the right knee out to the right. Nice, twice more. Take it out, just oiling into that hip joint, draw it out. Nice, then take the right foot out behind you, flex through the foot, curl under the left toes, three-legged dog. Peel the right leg to the sky, inhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Stay, breathe, plug through the palms, the head heavies. Inhale, exhale, draw that right foot towards the right thumb, drop your left knee down, plug your right armpit onto your right knee so it can fit. Draw the fingertips forward, forward, forward. Draw the heart and the sternum forward. Big shape, big lunge. Energetically, we're drawing forward. On your next inhale, rise, low lunge, peel the arms to the sky, catch hold of opposite elbows, exhale, stay. Beautiful. Breathe. Open. Stay. Take an inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, curl the back toes under, down dog. Nice. Stay. Take an inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Notice right side, notice left side. Ripple it forward. Find that up dog. Dip the hips, open the heart. Lower the hips down. Take it back to a child's pose for a moment. Exhale. Rise. Draw your prayer to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Come back forward to that tabletop. Other side. Curl under the left toes. Pulsing forward and back into that left calf. Gaze down to the earth between the thumbs. Fingertips are spread wide. Ground down the whole of the left foot. Kickstand the right foot out. Long line. Left arm peels to the sky. This straight line from the right hand to the left hand. Then peel that left arm up and over. Big opening. Like you're peeling open the layers of the body. Draw the hips forward, the heart forward. Find space. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, right shin spins back. Draw the left knee into the chest. Inhale, circle it round. Twice more, draw it in. Circle it out. Nice, one more, draw it in. Then circle it back, flex through the foot, curl under the right toes, three-legged dog. Big movement. Left leg peels to the sky, inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hip, exhale, stay. My right groin is saying hello. Maybe you can feel it in the left hip. Maybe you come high on the right toes. Take an inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes towards the left thumb. Drop the right knee down. Left armpit plugs over the left knee. Fingertips draw forward. The heart and the sternum thread through like there's a string, drawing it to the front of your space. We stay. On your next inhale, rise, low lunge. Catch hold of opposite elbows. Exhale. Heart draws forward, gaze slightly lifts, and you expand, and the heart and the lungs can sing and widen and find space. Inhale. Exhale, frame the front foot, downward facing dog. Stay, inhale. Let it go, exhale. Nice. Three-legged dog, peel the right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, that right foot comes towards the right thumb. Ground the back heel down, extended side angle. You can take the right hand to the inside of the right foot, maybe on a block. We're staying low. But for this, we want to keep the hips closed. So crown of the head draws to 12 o'clock. That right hip draws to 3 o'clock. The tailbone draws to 6 o'clock. The left hip draws to 9 o'clock. You can take the arm to the sky, but the hips remain closed. So we're not opening hips and heart to the left. Nice. Crown of the head draws forward. Expand into it. Even if it feels a bit different than usual, stay. Take an inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Left hand comes down. Peel that right arm to the sky. Inhale. Shivas, roll onto the knife edge of both feet. Dip the hips. Stay. Right fingertips draw back. Nice. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw that right arm up and over. Skandasana, back of the mat. Bend the left knee, straighten the right. Flex through the right foot. Left fingertips come down to the earth. Peel the right arm to the sky. Open. You can be on the ball of the left foot. I know it's a big shape. I know it's a lot. You've got it. Inhale. Right hand comes down. Peel your way back to the top of the mat. Take the left knee back down. Find a lizard lunge. You could stay forward here, rolling onto the knife edge of the right foot maybe. Maybe right hand comes forward, up and back to sacrum, fingertips face down. Maybe right hand catches hold of the left foot. Find that resistance between the foot and the hand and roll that right shoulder head around and back in space. Breathe. A big shape, lots of sensation, but you've got it. You're here. Close the eyes. Soften the gaze, the sense of minimizing distraction through sight and really letting yourself be here. Inhale together. Exhale, release a bind, a twist if you've got one. Right hand comes down like a half splits, just straighten through the right leg. Nice. Maybe you come onto your fingertips. Breathe into the back of the right leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, rebend. Curl the back toes under. It's a downward facing dog. Pump it forward. Find that up dog. Inhale. Dip hips, open heart, squeeze glutes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely. Other side, left leg to the sky, three-legged. Inhale. Exhale, left foot meets left thumb. Ground the back heel down. Hand comes to the inside of the foot, maybe on a block, maybe on a book, on something. They are your friends. And then crown of the head forward. This right hip to 3 o'clock, tailbone to 6 o'clock, left hip to 9 o'clock. Maybe peel the arms to the sky. And the gaze can go to the right. The hips are just remaining square to the earth as much as possible, and I know it feels weird. Stay, you can. Inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand plugs down. You're on the ball of the back foot. Peel the left arm up to the sky. Get long. Inhale. Shivas, roll onto the knife edge of both feet. Dip the hips. Stay. Breathe. The outer hips are probably talking to you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, draw that left arm up and over. Spin it round. Skandasana, back of the mat. Bend right knee. Flex the left foot. Right fingertips draw down. Peel the left arm to the sky. Expand. Breathe life, breathe light into the fullness of the body. Inhale. Exhale, scooch it back forward. Drop the right knee. Lizard lunge. Situate yourself here. Maybe left hand draws back to sacrum. Maybe left hand catches hold of foot. If you've got the bind, find the resistance. Roll that left shoulder round and back. Close the eyes. Dive into the shape. Dive deep into the moment and let yourself be as you are. Soften jaw, soften forehead. Take an inhale. Exhale, let it go. Scooch the hips back, half splits. Flex through the left foot. You can come onto your tips of your fingers if you'd like. Again, the heart and the sternum are kind of energetically moving forward. Breathe into the left hamstring. And if it feels knotty, if it feels crunchy, that's okay. Take an inhale. On your exhale, rebend. Take it back, downward facing dog. Dip hips, open heart, up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Nice. Walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat. Take your feet nice and wide, maybe wider than the mat. My feet are coming off the mat now. To find this kind of wide-legged fold variation back of the mat, take the left hand to the center. Maybe you're on your fingertips. Find this triangle with the foot, the hand, the foot. Peel the right arm to the sky. Breathe. Push the hips back, kind of like a down dog. Inhale. Exhale, swim that right hand forward. Maybe you take it further forward. Peel the left arm to the sky. Kind of like a forward fold, kind of like a really wide down dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, draw the left fingertips forward. Let's keep both hands forward now. And drop the head between the arms. Soften through the back of the head, soften through the neck. Let the breath go, sigh it out. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe you'd like to swing the hips side to side. Maybe you'd like to stay in stillness. Breathe into what you can feel. Drop into sensation. You're here, present with your body. Take an inhale. Exhale, begin to heel toe the feet. Step the feet back to hip width apart. Draw the hands forward. Find your down dog. Curl your hands around the outer edges of the mat. Energetically draw the crown of the head towards the mat. You can bend the knees, peel the tailbone up. This big stretch for the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Pull the mat apart. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Uncurl the hands. Wave it forward to an up dog. Dip hips, open heart. Inhale. Drop the knees, the thighs down. Child's pose. Maybe you'd like to take the knees wide, toes touch for this one. Maybe you'd like to take that seed position. Bend through the elbows, keep the arms straight. Maybe you take a reverse prayer. You draw your hands into prayer and you take that prayer down the back of the head. Finding a stretch through the forearms, through the upper arms, the triceps. Just let yourself settle for a moment. Begin to consciously slow down the breath. You've got it. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Draw yourself up so you rise up onto your shins. Find that prayer above the head. Rise, rise, rise. Gaze up. Inhale. And then exhale. Take the backs of the hands to the thighs. Settle it down for just a moment. Close the eyes, lower the gaze, get still. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the face. Soften through the fingers, soften through the toes. You're here, settle. Just marinating in this moment, marinating in the after effects of rinsing out the body. Take an inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Nice. You can reopen the eyes. Take your time. Come back to the space. Draw yourself onto your sit bones. And then scoot yourself forward. We're coming onto our back to take a little stretch to finish. Roll it down. Take the left leg long. Hug the right knee into the chest. Give it a big squeeze. Really nice. Then take a half happy baby, catch hold of the outside of that right foot. Maybe you'd like to take both hands onto the foot if that works. Draw that right knee as much as possible towards the right armpit. And I know it's a big shape. I know. Keep flexing through the right foot and the left foot. Like you're lunging, like you're standing on the ceiling. Soften through the face. Notice if you're gripping, if you're bracing. And I get it, it's a lot. Nice. With the hands on the foot, just slightly move that right leg out to the right, really from the base of the hip. Widen, inhale. Then take the left hand to the outside of that right foot and draw yourself all the way into a twist. Maybe you scooch the hips to the right, all the way over so the leg drops towards that left side. The right arm can go long and you gaze over the right shoulder. So it's a big twist. And I can feel it in the outside of the right hip. Twisting through the torso, this spiraling through the upper body. Stay. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Draw that knee, that leg back to center. Give it a quick hug in, a squeeze in. Nice, and let it go. Maybe that right foot comes to the earth for a moment. Big stretch through the hip. And then maybe you take the right leg long. Notice how it feels in comparison to the left. Release the breath. Nice, we go on the other side. You've got it. Draw the left knee up into the chest. Maybe you'd like to scooch yourself over to the left already. Scooch the left knee in. Give it a hug, give it a squeeze, give it a pull, and then find your half happy baby. Maybe left hand comes onto the outside edge. Maybe both hands come onto the sole of the foot. So the palms of the hands meet the sole of the foot. The sense that you fit into your own body, palms of hands on sole of foot. Energetically, you draw the left knee towards the left armpit and you breathe. See if you can soften the hard edges and find a sense of ease within the strength of the shape. I know it's a lot. Swim within that ease. Maybe draw that left knee from the base of the hip, the left leg, out towards the left side, really moving from the base of the hip. Move it out to the left. Then take the right hand to the outside edge of that left foot. Draw the whole foot, leg over to the earth on the right side. Cactus the left arm, take it long, look over the left shoulder. So it's like this big exaggerated twist, and we've still got the hand on the foot, connected to your own body, connected to yourself. And it's soothing, right? To have a touch, a hand on your own body, kind of saying, I'm here for you, I've got you, I'm holding you. I can feel this a lot in my chest, in my shoulders, where you hold so much tightness and worry and tension and concern. Just rinsing through the whole of the physical body, simultaneously rinsing the mind, rinsing the heart, clearing the cobwebs, letting in light, letting in fresh air. Take an inhale. Exhale. Nice. Draw the left leg back to center. Take your time, take your time. Maybe the left foot comes down to the mat for a moment. Then draw the right foot to meet the left. Find constructive rest. Take your feet wide. So we widen the sacrum. Drop the knees in together. Hands come onto your belly. Just a couple moments here before we close. Head heavies on the earth. Soften between the eyebrows, soften through the jaw. We'll take a 3-part breath here together, where you breathe to the belly button, then you breathe to the heart, then you breathe to the crown of the head, then you let it go. So when you're ready, breathe partially to the belly button, inhale. To the heart, inhale. Crown of head, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Breathe to belly button, inhale. To heart. To crown of head. Let it go. Slow down the exhale. Inhale to belly button. To heart. Crown of head. Exhale. Inhale, belly button. Heart. Crown of head. Exhale, release. And just breathe as you are. This lengthened, deepened breath. Kind of like we've smoothed out the kinks of the breath, smoothing out the kinks in the body. And it's not a search for total smoothness. It's not a search for total perfection. That is non-existent. Maybe we just feel an inch or two more spacious, more rinsed through than we did when we came on the mat, and that's perfect. That is more than enough. Maybe it's simply just about taking the time, putting in the effort. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Take your hands underneath your thighs. You can rock maybe once, maybe a couple of times up to a seat where we'll meet together. You could find a cross-legged seat. Get comfortable. Minimal distraction. Close the eyes, soften the gaze. Backs of the hands on the thighs, palms face up. Nice. Take an inhale. Let it go. Exhale. And we close here together. A final moment of stillness, of quiet, of connection, deep connection to you, your body, your breath, your heart. Notice how you feel. Notice any shifts. And just meet yourself where you are. Nowhere to push to, nowhere to get to, nowhere to reverse to. Just meet yourself where you are. Hands come to prayer at heart center. Prayer comes to the third eye space between your eyebrows. Bow your head to your heart. Thank yourself for getting on the mat, and thank you everyone for practicing with me today. Thank you.